Hey guys, so we are going to be doing day 8 notes today. Day 8 notes are going to go right along with day 7 notes. We're going to still be doing multi-step equations again. This time we're going to have variables on both sides of the equations. Day 7, they were all just either on the left or on the right. Today they can be on both the left and the right. So again, some steps that if you guys want to follow. So step 1, again, is going to be distribute. You're only going to do this again if it's necessary. Step 2 is going to be to combine all like terms. What just happened? Step 3 is move variables to one side. I am going to do the left side always just to keep it consistent. You do not have to do that. You can do left or right. Sometimes people prefer to keep their variable positive the whole way through, and that's completely fine. Just to stay consistent though, I am going to do it all on the left. And step 4 is going to be to solve. Why does it keep doing this? For the variable. Okay. So, problem 1, 5y minus 8 equals 3y minus 12. I don't need to distribute anything. So my next thing I'm going to check for is to see if I can combine like terms. So if I look on the left side, there's nothing I can combine. I have a 5y and a negative 8, so nothing can combine. If I look on the right side, I also can't combine anything. The only thing on the right side is a 3y and a positive 12. Okay, so next step is to move a variable. I will always move it to the left. So that means I'm going to take my 3y on the right and move it to the left. So minus 3y. So 5y minus 3y is a 2y minus 8 equals a positive 12. And now you're right back where we were on day 7 notes. So I'm going to add my 8. So 2y equals 20. Divide by 2 for my last step. And that means that y equals 10. Okay. I'm going to go over to problem 2. Negative 6x plus 14 equals 12 minus 8x. So I don't have to distribute on this problem. So now I'm going to check to see if I need to combine like terms. So I'm going to look on my left side. Negative 6x and 14, they can't combine. There's nothing else. So I'm going to go to my right side. 12 minus 8x, those can't combine either. So I'm going to go ahead and start moving my variables. So that means I'm going to move my 8x to the left. So the opposite of subtract is add. So I'm going to add 8x to both sides. So negative 6x plus 8x is a 2x plus 14 equals 12. Subtract 14 from both sides. So 2x equals negative 2. Last step is to divide by that 2. And we are left with x equal negative 1. Okay, so for problem 3, I have a 7k equals 3k minus 36. Again, cannot distribute, so I'm going to check to see if I can combine like terms. I only have one term on the left side, so I can't combine. And on the right side, I have a 3k minus 36, so I also can't combine those. So I'm going to subtract 3k so that I can move my k to the left. So 7k minus 3k is a 4k equals negative 36. Divide by 4. And that means that k equals negative 9. Okay. So for 4, same thing. I cannot distribute on this one, so I'm going to see if I can combine like terms. If I look at my left, I can't combine those. And if I look at my right, I also cannot combine those. So I'm moving my items to the left, my variable to the left, so u. So that means I'm going to take my 9u over here. So opposite of positive 9 is a negative 9u. So this is going to give me a negative 11u plus 12 equals 45. Subtract 12. So negative 11u is going to equal 33. And if I divide my last step by negative 11, this is going to leave me with u equal to negative 3. So I want you guys to try 5 and 6 on your own. Go ahead and pause the video and try these. I'm just going to be putting the answers down, so it's a good way to check your work. For 5, you guys should get that m. Why do I always do this? M equals 8. And for 6, you guys should get that k equals negative 13. So for 7, I am going to have to distribute because I have 3 times in parentheses 6p minus 1. So I'm going to distribute that 3. So if I distribute that, 3 times 6 is going to give me 18p minus 3 times negative 1 is a negative 3 equals 11p minus 45. So from here, I want you guys to go ahead and solve. You guys should be able to solve everything out from here. Once you do that, you guys should get that p equals negative 6. Okay. And then our last one is 8. I'm going to work 8 all the way through. So I have to distribute twice because I have 2 times in parentheses 4w minus 1. And I also have a negative 10 times in parentheses w minus 3. So I'm going to distribute. So 2 times 4w is a 8w. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. Negative 10 times w is a negative 10w. Negative 10 times a negative 3 is a positive 30. And then don't forget that you guys have this plus 4 over here. Okay. Now I'm going to go through and try to combine like terms. So on my left side, I can't combine anything. But on my right side, I can combine this 30 and this plus 4. So go ahead and do that. So 8w minus 2 stays the same. Negative 10w plus 34. Okay. I'm going to move my variable to the left, so I'll be working with the negative 10w. So if I move it to the left, I'm going to add 10w to both sides. So this is going to give me 18W minus 2 equals a positive 34. Add 2. So 18W equals 36. And then your last step is going to be to divide. So W equals 2. Okay. And that is it. Again, you guys are going to have a classwork. It's going to be that Kahoot. So make sure you guys watch this all the way through and send me any emails with any questions that you guys have, okay?